Hey, welcome back to Cool Mom's Kitchen Ideas. This is actually one of my bonus videos I've been wanting to share for a while, and I worked really hard on it, so I hope you like it. It's a DIY blanket ladder. I actually got all the wood for free at Lowe's. Yes, free. So if you go into your local Lowe's and go to the wood area, like the lumber area, usually in the back they have like some wood back there. You can just ask somebody, they'll help you, and just say, hey, do you have any scrap wood? And they're going to say, yeah, they're going to throw it away. So what I did, I found some wood. It was quite a bit too. Almost every time I've gone there, I've gotten a lot of wood. So, like I said, check Lowe's. I think even Home Depot has it. And you can get free wood because they're just going to throw it away. So I decided to build a ladder and use no nails. No nails, no screws, nothing like that. I use hot glue, E6000, which I'm not really a big fan of the E6000, but you'll see that in the video. So anyways, thank you again for coming back. I hope you like, subscribe, and let's get started with the video. Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm here at Lowe's. I just want to give you a tip. They have like scrap wood in the back, and this is what I'm going to use to make my my fun country bar ladder. And these are all free, so you can get this for free. And yeah, that's what we're going to use today to build the ladder. And that's going to be the blanket ladder, so nothing too strong for heavy duty work. All right, thank you. See you back home. Alright, so I'm back from Lowe's and I have my pieces of wood that I want to use, and yes, these pieces of wood were free back in the scrap area, so I'm pretty much going to make this for free besides paying for the glue and some of the chalk paint that I did pick up. That was $6 and some change, and some leftover white paint. So today I'm actually going to be using the E6000 glue, but don't be surprised if I do pull out my lucky hot glue gun. And I got a pencil, and I have a nice little sander, piece of paper. I have extra, so just make sure you have extra in hand because you want to be able to sand off the paint and some of the holes down, even though I'm going to paint it, so kind of give it like a smooth touch. Alright, so first I'm going to use a jigsaw to cut the middle pieces. So you do need a jigsaw or something to cut them at an even point to build the ladder. Alright, and if you don't know what a jigsaw looks like, this is what it looks like. It's kind of something like that. And these are pretty easy to use for us females. If you're doing this, you're a female. Pretty easy to use. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to measure out the wood so I'll be able to stick it in the middle of this to make it a ladder. I know it looks a little funky right there, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure out the whole thing, which is actually about 3.5 feet. So I'm probably going to try to get 3 cuts out of it to make the ladder. I bought extra wood just in case, so I will be back and show you what I got. Two pieces of the ladder step. Now we have the next round on the floor that's already marked, and yeah, by the way, if you can't cut wood, they could do it at Lowe's for free when you purchase wood there if you decide to go the route to buy it, but this was free that I got. So yeah, alright, so I will be back and let you know what the next step is after we finish cutting this ladder up. Okay, so now that all the intimidating cutting is done, we're going to get to the fun stuff, and that's where we're going to take the sander and just kind of sand the edges right here, as you can see where it's been cut. And you can use a hand sander or use an electrical one. I have an electrical one that we're going to use today to make it go a little bit quicker. Then after that, we're going to start painting. So I will be right back as soon as I'm done sanding. about 2 coats. Just like this. I'm going to come around this way so the wind. So I'm just going to keep spray painting this. And I'm just going to finish these up. So I'm going to do about 2 coats and then we'll be back and I'll show you how we're going to put the ladder together with the E6000. Okay, so now I am done spray painting the ladder. We're going to let this dry for a little bit. I used about almost 2 cans of paint. I didn't use all of it, but I used about 1.5 cans for reference. This is a 4-foot ladder that I'm building, so if you decide to use a gallon paint, that'd probably be a little bit more cheaper. But I'm going for more of the chalky look. I know it's kind of a little bit dim outside because it's getting late, but when I get it inside you'll see. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put the white paint on there, kind of make it more rustic looking. So in the meantime, I'm just going to wait till it's dry and then I'll meet you back here when I put the white paint on. Alright, so I let these set, this is actually the next morning. I let these set overnight and dry. And as you can see, the color came out really, really nice and pretty. And I know you see that I have those little holes right there. I'm actually going to turn those ladder steps a little different so that you won't be able to see it. And I might even put some little beads on there. So as you can see, the color came out really nice. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take my white paint that I have here. And that's what I'm actually going to start giving a little rustic boost. I'm just going to tap a little bit here on my painter's mat. And I'm going to give it just a few little strokes like this. So not too heavy or like that, but I want to just kind of blend it in. Kind of scuff it up a little bit. More like that. But it's kind of hard to do it because I'm doing it with one hand. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to probably get like my little hand sander and just kind of blend it in a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I'm going to finish out the rest of this, kind of give it a more rustic style look, and then I will be back. Okay, as you can see, I kind of gave it a little bit of a rustic stain with some paint. And you can see right here in this area, I maybe put too much paint on there. So I did just rip off a little piece of sandpaper. I'm actually going to take it and just show you how you could just sand down a little bit of it so it doesn't look too overwhelming with the white. And this is literally just a piece of paper. It's not a really strong grit. You just want it just to be enough. There we go. So you have to get in there and kind of scrub it just a little bit. Kind of blow it off. There we go. I know it's a little bit hard. Sorry, camera malfunction. So, okay, so it looks like it might be, look just a little bit white still, but just make sure you blow it off while you're sanding it with a piece of paper because some of it just burns right back on there. So with that being said, I'll show you my next step and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to glue my ladder together. So what I did was I kind of did a pre-setup on how I want it to look, just to make sure everything is even. As you can see, I kind of lined it up. I like it just signing up for practice. And so now that I do like the way it looks, I'm going to use the E600 And I am going to bring my hot glue gun in just in case, because I hear the E600 takes a little while to set. So sometimes I can be a little impatient, so that's why I get the hot glue gun out. But I'm going to let this set because it's sitting out in my garage, and I just might pull out that hot glue gun. I don't know yet. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this piece over, as you can see, and then I'm just going to start putting glue right here on the edges, and then I'll flip it back over, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and then that will be it. So I'll show you my finished product looks like when I'm done. I'll be back. Okay, and another pointer is when you're using this hot glue, when you get it stable enough from the other side, just take your hot glue gun and flip it on the other side so that you can get the glue on there. I know this looks really messy, but I'm going to clean it up, and my glue dries pretty clear, so you're not going to really see it. But I do recommend using nails if you're going to go in business trying to sell these. There we go. That. For the most part, it's pretty sturdy. I just kind of squeeze the glue in there and it just goes in between the wood pretty good. Alright, so almost done, and I'll show you what it looks like with the blanket and everything going inside. Alright, so here is my final. Take a look at it. I put my blanket on there, one of my white ones. And this is actually a 4-foot tall ladder. So a 6-foot one is the one I really want to do, but they didn't have any free wood in that size. So I'm going to cough up the change and just do a good one for 6-foot one for a couple of bucks. So in the meantime, I hope you like this. Like, subscribe, and email me any questions, or if you need any help or any suggestions. I would love to hear from you. So hopefully you like it. And again, have a great day.